What are you doing? Who are you?
Help me move this.
Get out!
The boxes were already packed. Eddie had been at it since 6. 11 years of tools wrapped in newspaper, stacked by the door. He kept one thing out. His father's hammer, handle worn smooth from 30 years of use, before the hospital bills came and the money ran out. His phone buzzed. His wife. Any customers today? He set it face down and picked up the hammer. That's when Garrett Cole walked in. Garrett had built 3 storefronts from nothing, clearing $4 million combined. He saw the boxes, the curtain hiding the workbench, crossed the room, and started pushing the bench toward the window. "What are you doing?" Eddie stepped in front of him. "Who are you?" "Help me move this." "Get out." Garrett stopped.
My father was the finest woodworker in 3 counties. Worked behind the house his whole life. Nobody knew. He died with nothing.
"I'm not watching that happen again." Eddie stood still, then grabbed the other end. They pushed the bench flush to the front glass. Garrett tore down the curtain and swept the flyers off the window. Nashville daylight came in. Eddie sat, picked up his father's hammer, and started working, hands visible to the whole street. 4 minutes, 3 people stopped on the sidewalk. One knocked and pointed at his shoes. Garrett explained quietly, "The brain doesn't stop for signs. It stops for hands doing something real. A craftsman at work pulls attention the way a flame does, automatic, instinctive." Eddie had rented a prime storefront for 11 years and hidden every inch of it behind a curtain. The part that cut deeper, the customer willing to pay $150 to restore good shoes, doesn't search online. He walks past, watches 30 seconds, and decides from what he sees. No ad builds that trust. Watching someone work does. Eddie had been filtering those customers out every day without knowing it. Late that afternoon, an older man stopped at the glass and stood there a long time, then knocked.
My son has his grandfather's shoes. I didn't think anyone could fix them.
He looked at Eddie's hands. "I think maybe you can." Eddie looked at his father's hammer, said nothing, just nodded. 3 weeks later, the boxes were gone, walk-ins tripled. Restoration jobs averaging $145 made up nearly half his revenue. Instead of losing $600, he cleared $520 that month. He bought back the tools he'd sold. He hung his father's hammer beside the window, where anyone passing could see it. Garrett came by one afternoon. 4 people stood outside watching Eddie work through the glass. He didn't go in. He'd already done what he came to do. You don't need better marketing. You need to stop hiding what you're worth.